Hi, I'm Garland. I'm going to explain a new glitch that's been found in Goldenex by zSolosz. It's a way to do a spinning back attack that applies damage twice. I'm going to call it a parry because you need to time it on pretty much the exact frame that these giants do their overhead hammer smash on you. So I'll just play through this task recording I've got of the glitch happening. So as you can see, the up in the RAM watch, the giant has got 32 health here. He's enemy 4. The back attack is supposed to do 12 damage, but after the attack has finished, he has got 4, so that's 2 damage each for each of the swings, and then 12 times 2 for the back attack. So in slow motion, so after you've done the 2 swings, if you the timing needs to be exact on this, and also the positioning. So you need to be close enough to the giant so that the hitbox for the swing attack is still covering the giant after he's been knocked back a little bit. So on the first frame, after you've hit the enemy, the health has gone down by 12 as normal, but the next frame, the giant stands up again and goes into another hammer attack, but because the spin attack hitbox is still active, he just gets hit again straight away. So that's only seems to be possible because the giant, I guess, is transitioning between his being on the ground and standing up and then going straight into an attack. So I've got a couple of recordings to show this in different ways. So if we go back to this one of beginner, play this through. So this is the scenario in which zSolosz actually found the glitch. So it's possible to do it on both the enemies here. So again, you do the first hit, then they stand up, go into the attack, and they get hit again. You can only do this on 2 enemies at once if you have hit them initially on exactly the same frame. If they're standing up on different frames, then you won't be able to get the timing because it's only a 1 frame window. So that's a strat that you could potentially use on beginner mode if you're feeling very lucky. I'm not sure it actually saves any time. So another example of what you could possibly do, I tried this out on arcade mode to see if it saved any time. Unfortunately, it didn't. So you could do the attack once, that's not enough to kill them. Then you can catch them in another 2 sort of normal attacks. The reason that I'm doing the normal attacks here is just so that there is enough time to wind up the spin attack so that it lands on the right frame. I haven't found a way yet to bait the hammer attack so that there's enough time to get the swing attack wound up so it hits fast enough. If you only do 1 attack, then the giants sort of break out of their stun a lot sooner and do the hammer attacks, so there isn't enough time with 1, but with 2 there is. Interestingly, if you do 3 or 4 attacks, again the giants will react too quickly, so you won't be able to do it. So 2 is the magic number for this one. So that didn't save any time, so that's a useless strategy. Another useless strategy is to use it in the duel. So if you get a very lucky down stab that hits both these guys on exactly the same frame, which is much easier said than done. So I needed to do 4 normal attacks there to get enough damage to kill them. As I said earlier, you can't just do 4 attacks in a row because the reaction after that is too quick to be able to wind up the back attack to land it for the right timing for the glitch. So far, can't save any time on the duel either. So I have tested this with Gilius and Axe Battler, so it works for both of them. I haven't found a way for it to work on Gilius in 1 player, but in 2 player you can get the other character to sort of bait the giant into the hammer attack. So in this example, Gilius is the one applying the damage here, and it works in exactly the same way. So you land the attack, the giant stands up again, goes into their hammer attack, and gets hit again. So you can do it on Gilius, you can do it on Axe, and lastly, I want to show off you can actually do it with a down stab as well. So you could potentially do this with any attack, I guess, if you get the right timing. The only caveat is that you need to do it on the right frame, but also the hitbox of whatever attack you are doing needs to be big enough and last long enough so that it's still covering the giant when they stand up. So this is a down stab that does double damage. And again, it looks pretty much the same. So so this guy's got 28 health up in the Ram Watch. First frame, he goes down to 12. Then he stands up again, goes into the hammer attack, and he's now wrapped around to 252 because it's a 256 bit number. So it can't go into minus. Once it goes past 0, it goes back up to 256 and wraps around again. So yeah, you can do, if a normal down stab is 16 damage, you can do 32 damage in 1 hit now, which is massive, but only really doable in 2 player. I haven't found a setup similar to using Gilius. It's really hard to get the giants to do this hammer attack in a way that gives you enough time to land either a down stab or Gilius's roll attack or anything like that. So hopefully you found that useful. Hopefully we can find some more useful ways to use this glitch. Hopefully it's possible on more than just the giants, but so far I've tested on different attacks by the giant. The kick doesn't seem to work, or I haven't found the right window. I haven't managed to get it on the knights or the Death Adder or Deathbringer type enemies, so not to say that's impossible, but so far I haven't found anything. But yeah, that is the double damage or parry glitch. Thanks for watching, and if you've got any questions about this, please feel free to ask and I'll do my best to explain.